mic for or cam. What the hell? What you mean you ain't able to access it? Uh, it seems like it's working. But they're going. Leah's going to go pick up Karina because she cheered today for her school.
I remember
So
donating
shout
to
out to
that. How'd they do? Did they ever win?
they won state champion this year.
Nice. So do
Yeah,
I get like some of my investment money back or
fuck no, you ain't getting shit back.
Hey, what is that? That better be water in a can.
This beer is my first beer in like 3 weeks.
Dragon's
I've
milk.
I have I have I have dramatically slowed down on my drinking. Dramatically.
Nice, nice, nice. I got a whole bottle of scotch in the pantry and I don't
Uh
touch it.
huh. You
It's
gotta
the
touch
devil's
that,
piss,
brother.
dude.
No, it's not. It's okay to drink a little bit. I think you need to learn how to do it in moderations. That's the thing that you got to do. You got to do it in moderation. See, I used to do it in overconsumption. You see how drunk I get.
Have I?
I don't actually know. We have not gotten drunk together because you pussyfoot.
Oh, you always come after me. And then when
Because
I
you
come
know,
after you, it's like,
because look, I'm the friend of yours that's like can straddle a fence. I play both sides, and you don't come to my side. I always come to your side.
oh my god. Yeah, you're the perfect friend. I forgot.
So I am. I'm the greatest friend. Shit. I look. Let me tell you how good of a friend I was. So
Alright.
I got this job right, which I'm
Okay.
excited for. About to be
Congratulations.
building a house near you. I
Nice.
got that job right, and then like literally after I talked to the dude about setting up an interview for me to come in there, my one of my other homeboys that I used to work with hit me up. And he was like, "Bro, man, in construction, this is kind of how the game is that we all kind of come together." And when dudes are not working, everybody's out of when you out of work, everybody's out of work depending on your profession. Like if you're a plumber, electrician, or something like that, you pretty much working throughout the year. But if you're like you're a laborer or a carpenter or something like that, you're pretty much not working during these times because of weather, because it's rain, snow, whatever whatnot. And a lot of us kind of like during those times, some of us will work, some of us won't work. They just live off of because they saved a lot of money and they live off off their savings and unemployment. Then you got guys like me who tried to do that, but shit get expensive. You have unexpected so you can't solely do that. So you gotta also kind of mix in some work through that. So when I'm out of work, I know there's a bunch of homies out of work. So when I literally got the interview for this job and got set up to try to get this job, my homeboy Francisco, I don't know if he might watch this. He hit me up like literally right after I got off the phone with dude, and he was like, "Yo, man, what you up to?" And he was like, "You working anywhere?" And I was like, "Bro, I just hit this thing." I was like, I plugged him in with the guy that I just talked to. Now he gonna be working on the same projects as me. And I hit up another homie. He was like, "Hey, you working right now?" He's like, "Nah, I need some work." I was like, "Fuck it, well, hey, you coming here, then, fool." So that's kind of that's the type of friend I am, and also I kind of look out for the people who are also in the same profession as me. You know what I mean? So you know.
Dude, clap it up.
Oh man.
Kadarius, the good friend.
I try to be. I try to be old school good friend because there's not a lot of me out there. There's not a lot of me.
So, what's your opinion on announcing it to the world?
Should they're not doing what to the world that I'm working.
Like, you know how they say humble people don't say they're humble? How do you
I
feel
don't.
about
I
telling the
don't.
world how good of a friend you are?
I'm a humble fence straddler.
What is this fence straddle? You keep straddling the
Like I play
fence.
both
What is
sides of
this?
the. I play both sides of the field. I could be humble, and be like, oh, bashful, like, oh, I ain't do that, I ain't do that. But then sometimes I might be like, yeah, nigga, I did that.
Yeah, you are kind of a cocky mofo.
I am sometimes.
Nah, that's cool, man. That is nice of you getting people on board with your job. So you're gonna be nearby, you said?
Hell yeah.
Nice. So you're
I'm
building
actually up
houses out
here.
here?
Now I'm building modular houses cause that's kind of like the new wave of things now is modular houses. You build these houses in a warehouse and you just come and set them up.
Dude, you might need to go down to LA after all this.
Bro, I was just talking to Augie literally about that. This thing that's going on. So, if for those who don't know, for people who are outside of our state that watch this, because there are people, I looked at our analytics, there are people who watch us outside of California. There's a big ass fire going on in SoCal, and it's burnt up a lot of like the Palestine, or how you pronounce it. There's a bunch of spots out there getting burnt up right now. And uh yeah, it's sad to say, but a lot of us as construction workers kind of look at it like it's about to be a lot of work here in a little bit. But there's also may not be no work for us because California's bureaucracy has put up so much red tape. It's going to be hard for people to um, rebuild. So that's going to be another thing here coming up in a little bit. So yeah,
Scary, man.
it is scary. That's why I'm planning on getting up out of here. So
With the land thing you talked about last episode?
it's either the land thing, or I've been looking at some other stuff as possibilities. Like I really believe that Detroit, Michigan is gonna rise from the dead. It's gonna rise like a phoenix with, you know, Trump kind of like being a person who's kind of bringing back American manufacturing and stuff like that. So I think, and then also besides something that big of a scale,
Yo, you just
what?
nailed it, dog. What if Detroit Lions win the Super Bowl? Talk
Fuck
about warehouse jobs. Ford getting on top. Detroit is all about that. That's the plan.
They
We're
ain't got no
bringing back
defense.
America, dude.
They ain't got no defense. You want to talk football? What your team doing right now?
I don't want to talk football. We got a whole list of things. I'm saying
you wanted to slide in that little football dig.
Going
on with your team?
Oh, you want the Eagles to? You want the? Oh. Okay. Now I know why you're getting all sassy. Okay.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to play them fools here in a little bit. Because we made the playoffs.
Yeah, good job, man.
Anyways, I was thinking some of the things. You know what? This is gonna kind of segue into our show. We were gonna talk about, having goals, building goals,
goal setting 101.
Yeah, goal setting 101. Having them, creating them, building them. Picking which ones that you can actually, and my problem with goals, I used to always think from point A to Z. I never think about the steps in between. So we're gonna talk. Our next few episodes are gonna be kind of like processing having goals and actually achieving them, because I feel like a lot of the time you need to kind of have goals. As far as men, we have to have goals and never have some type of meaning in our lives. You know what I mean? Not necessarily having for those who don't want to have a family and kids and stuff like that. The other thing that we kind of should have is goals and stuff like that to kind of take care of ourselves and stuff. But one of my goals right now is, of course, making this podcast I ain't gonna say one of the best. I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna be one of the good ones. I feel like I got the personality. I feel like this will ever wake up. Yeah, with his personality, because he got a personality, but he don't always show it. He always come in here tired.
Hey, dude, I'm showing up.
You need to get up out that shell, homie. But
what shell? Are you
got a little bit
dude?
of a shell. When I used to meet you used to be quiet as fuck. You didn't want to say nothing. You like a little nerd sit off in the corner.
Wait a second. So me talking, getting on your ass about being
no,
vulnerable.
No. You can't apply your quietness to me,
dude. You don't even hang out with me.
What?
Let it be known. Let it be known.
Hold on. You won't play those games? When have you came and hung out with me?
What? What are you saying? You never let me talk. Go ahead. What are you yapping about?
Nothing.
This guy, I'm learning a lot about him in the past few podcasts. He's actually a big teddy bear.
I'm not.
He's actually a huge teddy bear. I love it. And he's getting vulnerable on here. I love it. You know, we talked about this last episode.
This is not the first conversation of me about me being vulnerable I've had today.
So talk about goal setting. The first thing is focus. This segment will guide listeners through the foundational steps of effective goal setting. So is one of your goals to be more vulnerable?
My goal is to be more in touch with my feelings because I like to think of things more logically, and I talk about this a lot even when I'm talking to like Kat and people like that. I've always kind of I focus more on the legit logics of side of things. Like I look at the patterns, I look at how people act more than I think people may also do things irrationally and unscheduled because of their feelings. So I'm kind of on my side of things is I'm being more. One of my goals is to be more mindful of my feelings and not always shut them down because of logic. Like that.
So it's not necessarily avoiding being vulnerable because you feel like a pussy. You're avoiding being vulnerable because it doesn't get to point A from it doesn't get to point B from point A.
Well, it gets from point A to point B, but instead of a direct line, it's a squiggly line. You know what I mean?
Vulnerability is squiggly and logical is straight.
Straightforward. Because you eliminate all the noise in between A and B. You just go straight to A and B. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But why?
Hey, what's up with your dial-up internet? Why you all glitchy and shit?
Oh, dude, I look good on my end.
Your end, on my end, you glitching like a mug.
It says I'm solid.
Yeah, mine said I'm good. Maybe let's see. Let me close out some of these. I got tabs open on stuff I was reading earlier. So, all right, maybe that worked. But yeah, but at the same time, though, I was thinking, you know how people the new kind of saying for things these days is doing side missions.
Yeah.
The side quests, all the side quests. Maybe I need to take a second and take some of the side quests. So there's not that direct point from A to B. There's the A1, A2, then B. You know what I mean?
Well, as your friend, you definitely want things perfect quite often.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I like to have quality. I like to have stuff straightforward. Yeah.
Dude. So goals. So we already heard about the house. You already heard about everything. About your quest to be vulnerable. Why would you choose the squiggly line of vulnerability over a straight line of logical? Why do you want that?
But it all depends on like the situation.
Okay, like, so what situations are driving you to choose vulnerability over logical thinking? I'm curious about that.
Like my relationship with people, I think I may want to go more towards the squiggly line of going on a side quest instead of straightforward because you don't get context when you go straightforward. You know what I mean? So you just kind of like ignore all the friends and family, everybody.
Friends and family. So you feel like you're missing some details because you're too
I think logical. You miss a lot of details because you go from point A to point B.
Are you missing out on memories?
No, I'm not missing out on memories. I'm just missing out on things like why someone may feel a certain way for certain situations.
You know, the family you're in, especially since it's just you out here, right? Or you have a brother out
Mm-hmm.
here?
I have no family out here. I got a cousin. I got
Okay.
a cousin here
But you're practically
by myself.
just the only player, last name player. You're the only
I am the
player
only
in this
player
area.
besides my son. I'm the only player here.
Got it. And so that's a big test, you know, because there's no running.
Nah, I don't run. I take accountability for shit, cuz.
Right. So then you're going on this vulnerability path and you got no place to run. And the family that you chose, the one that chose you, the one that you're in, there's a lot of unique characters in that family, and it's a big one.
But I don't pay attention to the most of them, to the bulk of them.
Oh, things got rough.
No, it's just that I don't. You can't. If outside this house, you can't complicate your life with the ones that you don't um see or contribute to your life every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I don't.
big families are cool, but it's you got to still keep your boundaries, right?
Right. So I don't really, you know, relegate myself to having more stress to it because I want to be part of the family. If you ain't side, ain't nothing. I tell my kids, there's nothing. There's no one outside of this house more important than the people in this house. Because the people in his house are always going to have your back regardless because it's your parents, it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister. You know what I mean? So outside of that, no one else matters because a aunt, uncle, cousin could turn their back on you. You know what I mean? But what's most important is the relationship that you have right here, right now, is the people that you live with, your brother, your sister, your mama and dad. So
Wow, bro. Is
what
it hard
about you,
to
fool? You
ask
asking
me
all
some
the
questions,
questions.
motherfucker?
I'm asking. Well, I'm
Dude,
asking you,
every single
fool.
podcast, I'm always
Yeah,
asking you
it's
the
like
damn
you the
questions like I'm the
interviewer.
interviewer, and I'm
Yeah,
waiting for some damn questions. You don't even ask, you, dude. I'm literally going through some life changing stuff, and you don't even ask me shit. And
I
then you
do.
want to
I
say,
talked
"Oh,
about
I'm a
this.
good
I
friend.
talk
I'm a
about.
good friend. I'm a good
I talk
friend."
about
I
all
don't
your
think
shit.
about it, but I'm
I
basically saying,
look,
I'm
look, look,
calling you
look,
out.
look.
I'm
It's
calling
hard
you
for
out.
me to cope with the fact that my homie's gonna be a cop.
Why?
Because it's for the police.
Well, that's
I'm
cool.
joking. I'm
That's cool.
joking. I'm joking. Look, your niece is about to come in here in a little bit. Watch. Hold on. They pulling up. They gonna come in here in a little bit. But anyways, like I talked to you about yourself. I don't know what you wanted to share because some of your shit is kind of deep. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
I don't know what you might want to share. Like
How is your stuff not deep?
my shit is surface level.
Whoa, that's like diminishing it, dude.
No, it's not. It's because I've handled everything. I handle everything in my life up front. It's right there, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm gonna put it out there. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Because if
Dude,
you try to hide it, it's like if you. I always used to say shit like this: like the things that you try to hide, that you feel that you are wrong for, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. You know what I
mm.
mean? So I feel like if somebody's trying to hide something, then they shouldn't be. Look here, these niggas go watch. Look, what's one? This thing one. Yeah, this thing one. Say hi, Leah.
Oh, hi.
See?
Yo, happy cheer. What's up? What's up?
So today,
Wow.
guys,
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
can I make a subject?
You can show your face.
Tell her happy congrats on the state
You what?
championship.
I got an iPhone 14.
How you got an iPhone 14?
Mom got me an iPhone 14.
You fucking lying? You
What'd she get? She got a new phone?
I got a better camera.
she got a whole ass new phone. See, this is shit. We're gonna have a
That's
chit
your
chat. You
daughter,
don't need a
man.
new phone.
Well deserved. She's state champ now.
What?
I have no storage on my other phone.
Well, maybe you should delete some of the shit you got on your phone. See, you about to see a dad. You about to see a dad right now. Listen to this. You know what's funny? You all excited, but you spent all that money for cases, and none of them gonna work on here.
I know. Mom gave me the case.
Boo boo the fool.
Mom's giving me the case.
This a 14?
Yeah.
So you got a newer phone than me? Oh no, we not about to do this on me. We not about to. What's
That
your?
is not.
It's not my fault.
It's literally my same password.
See, I get to see y'all. Get to see me be
Wow,
a
you have a
dad.
password, dude?
Didn't have my phone.
Yeah, you've already
No,
experienced
nigga, put the
having an
code in
older
here.
daughter.
It's my same password.
Oh, you ain't got a 14. This is a 13.
It's a 14.
No, it's not. Because if you had a 14, you would have had a bubble up top.
No,
You
that's
ain't
a
got the
15.
bubble.
That's a 15.
No, it's a 14.
It's literally a 14.
Oh shit, it's a 14.
I
I seen it. It's a 14. I see you. Look at you.
And my stuff's not done down.
Who is that? Is that foil?
Yeah. It's like he broke his phone
I don't give a fuck.
and he sprained his ankle.
Don't care. Who is that?
That's my friend Kimani.
Ooh. All right, get out of here. I'm having a podcast moment right now.
Where's Nevin, man? I want to see the superstar.
He's somewhere around here. That nigga got a new phone too.
You call him, dude. You can't call your son that, dude. 400 years. You ever seen?
I call
Tropic
you
Thunder?
a nigga. Give a fuck about that damn movie.
He said for 400 years.
Another goal I do have. Look, I love drinking, but I need to slow the fuck down.
Didn't you
'Cause
just
I know
say
this
it's
is the
been a
last-
while? It sounded like
Huh?
excuses to me, but
What?
you said it's been a while that you stopped drinking.
Oh, dude, this is the first beer I've had in like 3 weeks. I
And
drank
so,
3 beers a day.
What about it do you like? Is it the taste?
I've
Is it the
had
buzz?
2 of these and this shit.
Is it the taste? Is it the buzz? What are we looking for?
Nah, man, it's a social. I call it the social drug. It's a drug.
So
It's a
it's
drug
hard to
to
be
make
in
you
your own
social.
skin while you're socializing.
Nah, it's just that I have a little bit of a social anxiety. It didn't help me come out a little bit. You know what I mean?
Interesting. But I thought we were boys.
We are boys. We don't.
Alright.
I can hang out with you, but you also see that when I am drinking, it's a little bit enhanced. Like take for example, when we were Ariel's birthday. That one time I was there, you guys was in the were you? No, not y'all was in the other house, and I
Ah.
came by, and like all of the new people there, I will be quiet and like sit somewhere and just talk to you. You know what I mean? But because I was able to drink a little bit, I was able to loosen up. I was talking to all your
remember
friends
this.
and stuff like that.
When you went to Brandon's house,
Yeah, I was quiet.
the
I
s-
was
the
socially
sweat?
awkward, and I got to drink. Yeah, and I was sweating a lot. It's nervousness. I
Wow.
can't deal with the whole group of people and stuff like that. I'm very.
I didn't know it was like that for you, Bill.
Yeah. See.
I like this.
But if I get a little drink and me a little beer here and there, then I open up.
Okay, that's
Even though I did not use that bitch's deodorant, but she pissed me
Oh my
off that
god,
day.
dude. It's so funny. You know what's funny? Me and Brandon still talk about that. He says that he believes that it was nobody. She believes that she just has episodes like that.
Yeah, because I'd never fucking touched that fucking thing. I took a piss and got the fuck out of there. She came out like literally after I had just been in there. She's like, someone used my baby deodorant. Here I am sitting there like, bitch, I just got the damn bathroom. I'm sitting there looking at y'all like, I'm about to
Dude,
go home.
Okay, I know we joke about it sometimes, but if it's, and I believe you, but it's so funny that if you're actually telling the truth that you didn't, it's hilarious that you got screwed over by your sweat that day because you're obviously the first target.
But this is the thing
biggest
though.
stranger,
This is the thing
and
though.
you were
My
sweating.
car was less than 100 feet from me, and I had deodorant in there, and I walked to my car and put deodorant on.
You didn't deserve that, bro.
I don't give a fuck no more. This shit's old news now. But
They
it
broke
happened.
up.
Good.
Oh my gosh, bro. What are we doing? The running club? Are we doing inclusivity? What
Nah,
are we
we doing
doing?
all that. We doing all that. Hey, those are goals too. You know, I want this podcast to be more than just us sitting up here talking. I want this to be a community. I want to do things like running clubs, go out and do social gatherings. I also want to do cycling clubs because I like riding bikes. I didn't own a car before I moved to California, so I wanted to be that. Those are goals that I want to do. You know, there's a lot of things I have. There's a lot of goals I have, man. I'm working towards them even more now because now I got that fire into my ass. So
Hey, dude, I'm proud of you about that job, man.
shit, I am too. Shit, that shit was crazy for the last couple of months, bro. I was dealing with a lot of fucking stress.
Why
But
are you on IG?
I'm not on IG.
I just saw you on IG. You can
You
see
can
through
see
your
no IG.
glasses.
I don't care.
What are you doing? Dude, I'm always full go on these podcasts, man. I gotta get you to. I
Anyways,
gotta rub.
what's your goals, man? Give me your top 3.
Top 3 goals. Um, since apparently you're kingpin, I know you don't like this, but I gotta get in the PD, man. I gotta go serve. I gotta go protect. That's
Fuck the police.
that's important to me, you know.
Nah, I admire it, bro. I just
And
hope nobody do nothing to you because I ain't gonna be the family member crying in the camera. I'm gonna be the one that's out here crashing out.
um, yeah, I had a dream about it, bro. I had a dream where I was approaching this house, and
Mm-hmm.
I heard screaming, right? And it's my
Mm-hmm.
job to go and take care of that. But I also heard a faint noise of Ariel's voice. I heard my daughter's
Oh,
voice saying, "Daddy." And in the dream, bro, I retreated. I retreated to call for backup because I was like, man, I gotta get home safe, and I don't know what's in this house. So I
mm-hmm.
was like, it was more to that dream, but it's kind of intense thinking like, man, I'm putting myself in harm's way every day um, for strangers, and but yeah, I mean that's why I'm interviewing for it, man. That's what I told That's what I told these interviewers is, I want to do something bigger than myself, and
Oh, that's a good one. Did you have to have the interview where you got 3 people there?
yeah. So I've done the oral board interview, which is 3, and then I did the management panel, which is 3.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2. It was a lieutenant and a sergeant, and then I'm in the polygraph phase, so I'll be doing a lie detector test soon.
They're gonna be calling me soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as
They
I
did it's
after
the same thing for the fire department, bro. It's the same kind of stuff for the fire department. I don't remember exactly how that stuff went, but it's the same thing. It's
wait a
the same
second,
thing.
that was you.
Yeah.
You did fire department stuff,
Yeah.
and you put down a bunch. They did a personal history statement and all that.
Yeah. They called a bunch of people. They even called people in my past that I ain't talked to in a while.
Wow.
And they all gave them good things. Like they talked about some of the things I did when I was in Minnesota, trying to get more black people to in construction and stuff like that. Like, man, I'm a citizen. I'm a real citizen out here, cuz.
That's good, man. Oh yeah, that's goal number 1.
Yeah.
Goal number 2,
Number 2.
I'd say keep improving. I've also started a personal training business. So
Ho. Did you go and get your personal training certificate?
hold up. I I absolutely have results, the fastest results you can get, and I've got a way to do it.
Just
I don't
because
need
they
no
work for you
certificate.
don't mean that they're gonna work for everyone else though.
Nah,
All right then.
Anyways,
All right then. I should get a free ticket to be someone that go to your church.
oh, dude, as I build, I absolutely would do it for free, and I absolutely would show you instant results. Unfortunately, you ain't got no car.
I do got
Unfortunately,
a
you
car.
live
What are you
hella
talking about?
far, and
What are you talking
unfortunately,
about?
you
I
ain't
do got
coming
a
out
car.
here. So,
I'll actually
um,
now, little butthole, because you want to be a little asshole. I'll ask you. Gonna ask you, what were you doing Sunday?
I'm not booked Sunday.
You want to come to Limelight and check out the Eagles bar?
No, dude, I want to improve our lives.
Oh my God, dude! Listen here. This is what I didn't want this podcast to be. I didn't want to be two niggas sitting up here talking love, peace, and hair grease. Oh, just bring all your worries. We're gonna come and mellow and be all. No, we're not about to do that shit. It's still gonna be some niggerish shit going on in here. You know what I mean? We ain't perfect. That's one thing I don't want us to be. I don't want us to be two minorities sitting up here acting like we in some damn fucking hippie retreat. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna be real about the thing. You know, we still gonna because it's not authentic if we're sitting around here being love, peace, and spiritual and stuff like that. That's not how the world works, man. We gotta be at the end of the day, we gotta be ourselves. And like, that's not you.
How
That
do you
ain't
know that's
me.
not me?
That ain't you. That ain't
Dude.
you. I've heard stories about you when you get drunk. You having fun.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But we can't act like that. We can't act like
we're moving into a more disciplined life. Well, I have.
but you could be disciplined.
You're the
But
one
see, this is the thing
drinking,
though.
drinking
You can be
beer right
disciplined.
now. Two
I
different
am.
disciplines. Two different disciplines.
But you
As
know what
much
I'm
as
gonna
I'm
do?
craving a shot right now, I will not touch that because
Look,
it's gonna kill me.
look. You faking. You faking.
That's not
That's
faking.
bullshit. Bro, look.
Dude,
You
it
can't go
takes a
through your
disciplined
life.
lifestyle
No,
to change who you are.
No, you can change who you are. You can limit the intake of alcohol. You don't need to cut it. See, that's the thing I'd hate about those type of when you start to go on this type of path where you want to be better for your life. They deal in the elimination of everything. No, moderation. That's what the key
I
is.
agree.
Moderation.
I agree.
Don't go out here do me and drink every weekend 2 or 3 bottles of tequila, 5 or 6 bottles of beers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I
Third
got
beer.
you.
I am done after this beer. You know what I mean? That's moderation. I ain't had another beer in 3 weeks. 3 weeks before now. The next time I want to drink is Sunday because my Eagles are playing. I'm not gonna drink no more after that until my birthday.
When's that?
Moderate. I'm not gonna cut out all the sin. I'm gonna deal with it in moderation. You know what I mean? I'm only gonna do it for special events and certain occasions. I'm not gonna cut it all the way out of my life because that's not who I am. I'm not no L7 square cut dude.
You're saying that you can still go to a bar, have a good ass time, while also
and not
still
get
getting
fucking sloppy
abs.
fucking drunk and falling all over the place and puking in the next morning.
I'm staying away from alcohol because I want my abs.
Fuck a ass, bro. You a dad.
Nah.
That little bit. Look, it's okay to have a healthy belly. You know how hard it is to maintain abs, bro. Do you know how
1%,
hard
dog.
it is?
I'm SWAT soon.
I'm good.
There's-
Let me. I will be happy. Look, I will be happy if I could go to sleep at night and not be waking up by my fucking sleep apnea. I'll be happy if I'm laying on my stomach and I don't feel like I'm laying on a fucking ball. I'll be happy when I feel like I can go outside and like if I want to get into running, I can run a couple miles. That's when I'll be happy. But I'm not cutting out alcohol. I'm cutting out some of the drugs I've done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I cut that stuff out, but I'm not gonna cut out alcohol because what you gotta do is stop letting alcohol be a crutch to lean on and let it be something that is a social enhancer. And don't let it get out of control.
agree.
I've let
I
it.
like
I've
that.
let it be more than this a social enhancer, and I've let it got out of control.
Dude, that's badass, man. You're a witness, because for me, it wasn't necessarily like a social thing. It was more so, dude, I just like getting sloshed.
Yeah.
It's tough. Not when I
Every
get a few
time I touched
margaritas.
alcohol, hey, I would like to thank you for exposing me to the Cadillacs, and I
They're
will say
amazing.
this year, I'm taking you out to eat. We're gonna spend $300-400 at a fucking steakhouse because you exposed me. You opened me wide open for that shit. No
Pause,
homo.
dude. No
That
Diddy.
was no Diddy, no
I did
homo.
not
That
open
was
him up. I did not expose him.
you
I did
opened me
not spread him
wide
wide
open.
open. What are you talking about, dude? Nah, I
Nah, this
feel it,
fool.
bro. I agree.
Backstory: this fool took me to Morton Steakhouse for my birthday last year.
No, this
Was
was
it
like
last year?
6 years ago.
No, it wasn't, bro. 6 years
It's been
ago.
like 3 years. Last
It was
year?
like no, it wasn't 3.
It's
It was
been
like
last
it
year
was.
for 4 years now.
It's been two. It's been a year. No, it was a year before last. You took me
Yeah,
there, and
it's
that
about
was
two
like
years ago.
I wasn't able to repay that, so I gotta take my boy out to eat. We're
It's
gonna do
all
some
love, man.
steaks.
That was fun. That was
That was
fun. But
probably
yeah, that's
one.
what I
I
mean
ain't gonna
about
lie, bro. That
alcohol.
was probably one of the best fucking birthdays I've had, bro. On
Yeah,
everything I like, cause I don't like doing
that
a
was a
lot
good
of
ass
shit for my
time.
birthday, except for when you and Augie decided y'all want to get COVID on the day we was all supposed to go to Seattle.
Uh,
Dickheads.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
That does
I
sound
bet
fun. You know what, dude? Trust me. Once we get our money right, we gotta sacrifice now, and once it's right, we'll make sure it's we do some good stuff in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm taking a picture of us. I am on Instagram. I got. I'm a little. I'm showing that we're on it. We're on live. You know, promotion, guys. Promotion.
Smile. Cheers.
Cheese.
Not
Cheese,
even taking a
please.
picture, dude.
I'm trying to. Oh, there you go. Cheese. There you go. Anyways,
But yeah, dude, when I
but
touch a margarita, I literally want 7 more. And that's my problem is it'll go right to my hips, dog. It will. I mean, dude, I literally invested in a margarita machine. I love margaritas so much.
You do got a margarita machine. That's right. I forgot you got a margarita machine.
Dude, I love
That
it,
is
dude. It's literally
correct.
their slushies. I even had that for Ariel's birthday. I got a margarita machine.
Yeah, I ain't drink not one margarita.
I
I was
had like
doing straight beer and
17,
shots.
dude. I
Oh
can't
man,
stop
we
when it
had a
comes
good
to
time
alcohol
though.
sometimes.
We,
You know?
bro, that's me too, bro. I always go through things and I think like I know my tolerance. So I know I can drink a lot and have a
Yeah.
good fucking time. And that's been a vice, man. I got vices. We're gonna talk about my vices, but right now we're just talking about goals. But you know, those are two good goals you got. I got my another goal I want to do. I think this should have been the first one. I just want to finish the things that I start, or be consistent in the things that I start. Those two things. I think those two things kind of correlate to one, is being more consistent in the things that I start and finishing the things that I start.
Well, to
Because
give
I
you
haven't,
props, you
huh?
you're the leader on this podcast, and you've been very consistent about staying on my ass. So give
Yeah,
you
I'm
props
on you.
there.
Now I would let you know I've changed some things about our podcast. The long format that we have where me and you are talking for an hour long, that's all it's gonna be. That's gonna be no edit. It's gonna be strictly
Just
live
posting.
stream.
Okay.
Live stream.
Nice.
I got this thing that I've been doing called a weekly rundown. That's gonna be kind of a deeper dive about our podcast. So certain topics that we may have hit on and people may get in the comments and ask more about, I would hit more on the head of those topics in the weekly rundown. So that's what I'm
Dude,
kind of
there's
doing.
so many fucking lonely people out there that are just
There's
like, I
so
want
many.
friends. Dude, talk about a community. I think if you just start posting this shit somewhere, like
I am
in
posting it.
other,
I
but
posted this
like
shit on
in
TikTok
other,
too.
like in other Discord spots, dude, there's so many people out there, like especially our age. It's interesting. They're like, I have no friends. I'm
Look,
30, and I'm
men
like,
are
that's
the
crazy.
loneliest people on the face of this earth.
That's crazy.
We are the
to me.
loneliest. We the loneliest. And like I said, with this podcast, I want to be able to facilitate us meeting. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. I want to facilitate us meeting. Like this summer, I plan on doing more. I think I'm gonna drop some dollars and I'm gonna get a jet ski or a boat, and I'm gonna be inviting people who. That's why I want this to grow, so I can be like, hey, you know, this is what we're doing. Come and join. You know what I mean? And stuff like that, and get your ass out the house too, because you don't be coming out either. You like fucking Batman and shit.
You have no idea. Dude, you just assume my life.
You do
text
a lot
me,
of
like,
hold
once
up.
a week, and you just assume my life. That's so funny, dog.
What I do know,
You have, like, one
is
version
you
of me
do
in
a
your
lot
head.
of family stuff.
Yeah, because I'm a freaking dad, dude. That's what I want. Where's Nevin at? Where's little Nevin?
You want to see Nevin? Hold on. I'll call him. Hold on. Let me call him. Nevin, come here real quick.
I'm gonna see that little dude.
For
He's
you,
funny,
our
man.
audience, y'all gonna see my son, this long hair, don't care. I'm so jealous of this nigga because he got way more hair than I do.
Bundle
That nigga
of
hairline
hair.
is strong. Come on over
He's
here,
got that
son.
Asian flow.
Lizard, come down here.
Gamer, dude. Oh, look at that beautiful hair, dude. He looks like Hercules.
You are now in my stream, big dog. Me and him gonna be streaming soon.
Dude, him and
Yeah, we're gonna build him a PC. Hey, we're gonna need Uncle Anthony. Tell him, Nathan. Uncle Anthony, help me build a PC.
Uncle Anthony, help me build a new PC.
oh man, your dad's better at that than I am. I'm a fake IT guy.
But yeah, come on down here, handsome. Come on down here.
Dude, he looks like his sister. That's crazy. They have the same face.
Rena, him and Karina, yeah. He taller than Karina right now.
Damn.
Right now.
Nice, dude.
So
Good
everybody,
looking
that's my
kid.
boy. Now get out of here, boy. Hair smell like coconut.
You're supposed to, dude. All right,
Yeah,
10
man.
minutes.
You got 10 minutes. You gonna limit me? Come on, let's do a full hour, bro. We got like.
No, it's because my mother-in-law, she's in the house. She's going to be using this room in a sec.
Oh, that's not your office no more.
This is the guest room / office.
Oh.
It's
Anyways,
been awesome, man. We get so much conversation. Plus, all these fantasy versions of me in your head you get to tell me about. It's awesome. I love hearing
fantasy
it.
verses of being in my head. What?
No, fantasy versions of me in your head. Like, you have this fantasy of who I am
No.
in your head. Dude,
Bro,
we do
you'd
not
be
talk like
surprised.
that.
You used to be
We don't
surprised
talk
what I
like
know
that.
about people. We don't need to.
What?
We don't need to.
Oh my
Look,
god, bro.
Cynthia,
That's so funny.
Cynthia, fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Documents. You
Documents.
guys is like pretty well. I know you be out
so
here.
you see a few Instagram reels of me
No,
that might not even be in the moment, and all of a sudden,
look.
you know my life. Dude, that's
Look,
so
I know
funny.
that you out here being a dad.
I wish I was
'cause
bigger so I could jab you in your stomach.
You couldn't jab me if you tried to.
Remember when you picked me up? You
You
almost
fucking
destroyed me.
lightweight.
You picked me up like a freaking piece of paper, dog. That was crazy.
You can't. Dude, I told you. Don't let this chunkiness fool you because I
Oh,
still
no, I
push
don't.
weight.
You would absolutely snap probably 90% of the people in the world. It's crazy, dog. The strength you have is insane.
That's
Silverback.
nah. I've always worked physical demanding jobs, and you have to use those muscles.
But you got genetics too. Is your dad big? He's big too, huh?
No, I'm bigger than my dad.
Okay, so you must have got.
I'm taller than my dad as far as like muscle mass and stuff. I'm bigger than my dad. There's a picture I have of me and my dad, my stepmom, and all of us when I was like 16, 17. I have way more mass than my pops.
Dude, that's a gift. You're built like LaDainian Tomlinson.
No, I don't want to say that. I'm not even like Jamarcus Russell was short.
Nah. You're better than Jamarcus Russell, dude. That guy just.
No, I said Jamarcus Russell, but I was thinking more Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah, dude, the Jaguar.
Yeah,
He was on the Jags, yeah.
Yeah, he was in the Jags. All right, before we get out of here,
Yeah.
because you got to go be a family man, and you look tired too.
What?
I just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. All right, football. What's up, man? What's up? What you got?
Like
We got
predictions?
so here
I don't even
predictions.
watch
Let's
the
get a
games
let's
anymore,
get a
dude.
little
It's kinda
predictions
boring.
going. Let's get a little predictions going. Let's get a little bitty predictions. Hold
I
on, give
don't
me
even
2
know who's
seconds.
in the playoffs.
You know we in that playoffs.
Dude, I don't even want. Dude, Cynthia will be watching the games. I don't even be watching the games anymore. It's just kind of boring
No,
to
bro,
me.
you gotta watch. Bro, if you're not doing that, come to Limelight,
All right.
please.
For
Just
the
check out
Packers game at
check out the Eagles
1:30?
bar. So tomorrow we got we got the not the Eagles, but we got the Ravens versus Steelers. Then
Yep.
Sunday, yeah, we got
The Steelers own
oh
the
shit.
Ravens.
I didn't know there was 2 games tomorrow. So tomorrow there is the Chargers versus Texans and
Steelers,
Ravens versus Saints. I mean Steelers. I got the Chargers beating the Texans and I got the Ravens beating Pittsburgh.
I don't even know how the Texans got into the playoffs. But okay. Yeah, they lost like everybody, so Chargers easy win. I think that's going to be probably 24 to 14. Wild card Steelers Ravens. Steelers actually have the better record
They do.
over the Ravens all time. I still think the Ravens take it because Lamar ain't losing in the wild card. This is his one shot. It was one of his
Dude.
last shots to do this.
Hey, my dream is a Ravens Eagles Super Bowl, but we're gonna see.
That'd be sick.
I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Bills Eagles, which I think we take.
You just randomly think the Lions are gonna get knocked off by one of these NFC teams?
Yeah, they're gonna get knocked out by us.
Honestly, bro, hopefully you guys stay in it because you guys and the Vikings, I think, are the only ones. And the Vikings very
Dude, we
suspect.
just watched the Vikings. We just watched the
Dude,
Vikings
I know.
and their quarterback shit the bed on primetime TV versus the Detroit Lions.
I know.
So tomorrow we got Broncos. We got the 10 o'clock game. We got Broncos versus Bills. We got the 1 o'clock game.
That's
Eagles
Sunday.
versus Packers. It's Sunday, yeah. And then we got the 5 o'clock game, Washington versus Buccaneers, and then we got another 5 o'clock game.
It's Monday. They moved it to Monday because the fires.
Oh yeah, they moved that to Monday because of the fires here in California. We got Vikings versus Rams. What's your prediction? I ain't even get. Oh, I did get my predictions on the first one.
I love the Broncos, man. I love what they're doing. I'm gonna go. They upset the Bills. 10 a.m. dog.
Oh, that's a good one. I ain't mad at that one. I am not mad at that one. It'll be nice, me as an Oregon fan, to see both of my quarterbacks in the playoffs.
I love Bo Nix, dog.
Because I got Bo Nix and I got Herbert.
Yeah.
Both of them are Oregon alum. Although Bo Nix beat our ass a few years ago when he used to play for Auburn, because he used to play Auburn and he transferred over to the Oregon Ducks. And his brother, I actually wish we pick up his brother in the draft. He'll be a nice slot receiver. All right, next game you got us, Philadelphia Eagles versus the Packers.
I don't trust the Packers at all, dude. What do you think?
I could be one of these Eagles fans who lately has been like, "Oh, we're going to smash them." I just don't think with the injuries that they have, which is I think they had Jair Alexander. He's not playing, and the one receiver that they got that is fast that used to open up the
Christian Watson.
He's not there. I think it's going to be incredibly hard for them to move it down the field because Quinyon Mitchell has been shut down. Darius Slay has been shut down. Who else? Who else is there? Our linebackers have been shut down.
Saquon's
I
mad
was-
about that record, dog.
He's mad about that record because he wanted that record, so
He's
he gonna
coming for
run the loop the lose around.
That's what I'm
these
telling you,
fools.
dude. Is Packers literally went from kind of the average team. They weren't scary, and they're
Yeah.
still not scary to me. I just don't see them as like this juggernaut at all. And to me, the
And-
Eagles every year since like 2017 have been a juggernaut in my opinion. Like that's a tough ass team to play, especially if you're at home,
Yeah.
in Philly.
In Philly,
That's a tough place to play, dog.
tough.
I was
And it's-
scared for the Niners when they played them a few years ago. That was
And to know what the
scary,
crazy
bro.
thing about it is that they keep the NFL and ESPN keep showing the fact that last time they played an NFC East team in the playoffs, it was the Dallas Cowboys, and they beat the brakes off the Dallas Cowboys. We not the
That's
Dallas
not the
Cowboys.
You guys not the Cowboys.
We are not the Cowboys. If
Cowboys
you go into
literally
this
have
game,
a reputation.
yeah, if you go into this game thinking that you about to play some team that's just like the Dallas Cowboys, you are sadly mistaken because before Jalen Hurts went out, Washington was down 21-0.
Yep. Yep.
Next
Uh,
game,
Next
we got two
game,
more. We got Washington Commanders.
We got the
versus-
Falcons versus the Bucks. Let's see.
You funny.
we got Michael Penix making his rookie debut, playoff debut. All right. Nah. All right. Commanders versus Bucks, dude.
Commanders and Bucks. And hey, I was rooting for y'all. Y'all had them on the
I
ropes.
was not. I wasn't even watching that game. It's ugly.
Look, you a fake fan. No, I can't
kinda
say
am,
that.
dude.
I cannot.
I,
No, I can't.
honestly, I'm a
You're
football
not a
fan
fake.
now.
You got a tattoo of them niggas on your chest.
Yeah, because the logo's sick. But like, honestly, I'm kind of a NFL fan now.
And
You know.
come on, be an Eagle fan. We could change.
I am,
that.
dude. I literally wore a jersey for you. I literally
yeah,
have no bias for anything now. I'm just like, I just like good football.
Yeah, that's right. You did wear an Eagle jersey. I forgot about that. But under that jersey was a Falcons jersey.
Commanders Bucks. Shit, dude. I
That's
think
a tough
it's easy
game.
win from the Bucks. It ain't no tough, dude. Bucks
You
is
think-
easy.
You think the
Easy
Bucks
win
is
for the
gonna win?
Bucks.
I'm going for the Bucks because I don't like the Washington Commanders because they won their Super Bowl when they beat us without Jalen Hurts. So
The Commanders never won a Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
the Commanders never won the Super Bowl. Yes, they have.
The Washington Commanders.
They were the Washington Redskins. They won the Super Bowl.
In what year?
They
1950?
won. They won it with Doug Williams, or is it Doug Williams? Or yeah, they've won the Super Bowl before. They won a bunch of Super Bowls. Actually, I think they got 4.
I know, but we're talking about modern day when everybody remembers.
Oh, modern day, no. But we talking about like the whole organization.
Oh
as the
yeah, they're in
Washington-
your division. That's why you're all upset. Okay.
I'm
Gotcha.
not upset. I just think that they think they got the second coming of Jesus with Jaden Daniels, and I don't believe he's all that in the bag of chips.
Dude, Bucks. It's easy win for the Bucks.
I'm going for the Bucks because I am a Baker Mayfield fan. I'm very happy with his situation and how he's playing now.
I
I've
like
always
this
thought he
Bucks
was a
team.
good quarterback, and now I feel like people always look down on him.
I agree.
So,
I'm
there's
going
that.
Bucks.
all right, next and final game of the Sunday lineups, or this is actually going to be moved to Monday because of the fires we got here in California. Vikings versus the Rams. I got the Rams. Oh shit, that was a burp. I got the Rams.
You got the Rams.
I got the Rams.
Rams are lucky to be there, dude.
Rams ain't lucky to be there.
Stafford is the Rams.
Rams are always been a late show up team. They always show up late to the party, but when they show up, they don't want to tear shit up.
And that's crazy that Minnesota's 14-3 and has to go into LA or go wherever they're going.
They're 14-3. They were in the same division as the
best
Falcons.
team
I mean the
Lions.
Lions and Green Bay. It literally went one.
That's so stupid to me that
That's
they
not
literally have such a
stupid.
better record,
You got-
and they have to
So
go
you
into
think?
somebody
Hold
else's
up.
home.
You think that a team that didn't win their division should go over a team who
I
has?
think record should absolutely beat
No,
this whole
record is
division shit.
nothing. Because if that's the case, then we'll be tied up.
So you're saying
We got the same-
Patriots,
we
when
got
they
the
almost went
same-
undefeated should
We got the
should have to
same.
go into Philly if you guys have a losing record or something like
We got the same record as them, and we've beaten the team that they haven't beaten.
whatever. Anyways, Vikings I think are still a force to be reckoned with. I think
I
they're
don't.
mad.
I think they're frauds.
I think they're mad with the
I
whole
think they're frauds.
seed thing.
They're
I'm
frauds.
still not a Darnold fan, but
They're frauds.
they're a little boring to watch sometimes. But hey,
They're very much boring to watch.
it's
I
the
think they
it's the
skate-
Los Angeles Staffords. That's who it is.
Listen here.
And
Don't you
they're
ever
lucky that Puka
don't
was
you ever
sleeping.
disrespect Puka Nacua and Cooper Cup.
That's
Don't
what I'm
you do
saying, dude. But who's throwing to him? It's the Stafford show. If Stafford is money, I think they have a chance.
Stafford is
other than
always
that,
winning. Except when he plays us.
That's true. Yeah, I'm going Vikes, and it's a close one, dog. I think that might be a field goal, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that might be a close game, but I still think that the Rams take it.
I'm going
I still
Vikes.
think the Rams take it. All right. This has been the Meaningful Nonsense Podcast. I'm the host, Kadarius. And this is my co-host, my homie, and my ace boon coon, Anthony. And we are out. See that? See how easy that is? Now we need to do this every fucking Friday.